Welcome to Season 1, Episode 27 of Classic Who. Let's get into it. The little mini TARDIS. It's not supposed to be mini, but clearly is. It's cute. I can't fully tell what I'm looking like. It looks like an upside down face, right? Or maybe it's laying down on like a table. Oh, that's what you first see when you walk out.
Look at that. I know. It's an Aztec mask.
Oh, she knew right away.
Well, the Aztecs were Mexicans. We must be on Earth again. Wonder what year it is.
Yeah, Barbara, just start touching all the historical things.
What little I know about them doesn't impress me. Cutting out people's hearts.
Oh, that was only one side to their nature. That was the tragedy of the Aztecs. The whole civilization was completely destroyed, the good as well as the evil.
Hey, look, cartoons! They've got bubbles coming out of their mouths.
I feel like Susan is supposed to be intelligent enough. She wouldn't know. She wouldn't call those cartoons. She's supposed to be super intelligent in that first episode. I also really liked how they did that. They shared some information so that the viewer knows a little about the Aztec civilization, but it didn't feel too forced. Like it felt like a teacher sharing information with a curious student. Oh, there's fire, so somebody's still there.
How came you here? The temple is sacred to the memory of the high priest Yetaxa. You trespass and must be punished.
I'm gonna head out. She can't get back through? She's got on the bracelet. Did that mean something?
Now, where is this door, Susan?
Here.
So we're gonna have to save Barbara from sacrifice, huh? I'm into it. I will say again, I'm so impressed by these sets.
A sign of her.
She was here just now.
This is another really cool one.
I should hate to be carved up on that by some Aztec high priest. The door! Quickly!
Yeah, that's what happened to Barbara.
There's nothing to get a grip on.
There must be some way of opening it.
Yeah, she'll push from the other side.
Yeah, do what we did, how we opened it the first time.
Most humbly greets the servants of Yetaxa. The servants of whom, sir? Yetaxa, the high priest.
So they took her prisoner and they're bowing to them.
No evil exists in our hearts towards you. In fact, we honor you. Go now with these attendants, and soon you shall meet the one who wears the bracelet of Yetaxa.
Okay.
You know who he is?
A local butcher by the look of him.
Exactly.
So maybe keep a tighter grip on Susan?
A vision is with us and shall stand before them. And I, in supplication to the rain god, shall offer human blood. The rains will come.
I tell you, the rains will come with or without sacrifice.
Does the high priest of knowledge only worship him who has fallen?
So the high priest doesn't want to sacrifice people? Will the high priest not be in charge? I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that was hilarious.
What on earth are you doing there?
They think I'm a reincarnation of that priest in the tomb.
Okay.
Yes, that high priest. What was his name?
Ortlock.
That's right, Ortlock.
Ortlock.
Ortlock. Well, he said we were the servants of Yetaxa. Is that who they think you are?
Yes. Means we can go into the tomb anytime we want to, get into the TARDIS and leave.
Reincarnations can come out, but human beings can't go in.
We must find out how that door opens.
That's one thing you mustn't do.
Then how did they put the thing in there in the first place? They put the tomb around it?
You're not what you're supposed to be, then we shall all die.
Yeah. It sounds like she's still going to die anyways. Unless he wasn't talking about sacrificing Barbara, but Susan instead.
We humbly beg, Great Spirit, that at that time the people shall see you and know that their suffering draws to an end.
So they are talking about Barbara.
We also beseech you, Great Spirit, To permit your handmaiden and your servants to move freely among our people.
My handmaiden remains with me. The others may do as you wish.
We shall await you.
I'm kind of loving this.
A wonderful performance, my dear. Congratulations. We now have everything we want. Exactly.
We do?
Move over a little bit. There you go. Oh, quit moving your head.
Yes, it sounds all right, but I don't think we should take our eyes off those two for a second.
Oh, I shouldn't mind them. They're far too busy timing their miracle. Presenting Barbara to the public 1 second before it rains.
Does she know that she's going to get sacrificed then?
The young man,
A warrior favored of the gods.
but Ixter is our chosen warrior.
Let Ixter prove himself more worthy than the servant of Yetaxa.
They want Ian to fight somebody?
It has been decided. The old man may walk abroad. You shall train to command our army.
Oh.
Come now and encounter Ixter,
Who is he?
your rival to command.
The doctor tried to give you a way out, Ian. You dismissed it. Now you gotta go fight somebody.
Ixter has taken many prisoners on the battlefield. He has no fear of death.
This scene's in like slow motion. They've had better scenes in this, better like fight scenes in this, I feel like.
There is no fear of you in me. Rather, I welcome you. Is he to assist at the ceremony of the rain god?
What duties must I perform at this ceremony?
We shall deliver the human sacrifice to Clatoxel.
It is our law that all who attain their 52nd year shall pleasurably pass the remainder of their lives free from responsibility of care.
That must be nice.
Of all those here, her advice is most sought after. You will find her a companion of wit and interest. And now I beg permission to depart.
Of course.
It is the Garden of Peace.
A very apt description.
The words of Chapal.
Chapal.
The man who built the temple. He watches over it.
Oh, I see. He's a gardener.
No.
But you just said that he watches,
So he does.
Catch up, doctor.
His son lives.
Yes, then I suppose he knows much of his father's work.
A meeting between you could be arranged.
Doctor. Oh, my dear Chesterton. Charming person.
Doctor.
So intelligent and gentle.
Doctor, there is to be a human sacrifice today. I must escort the victim to the altar. Hold him down.
Do it, but don't interfere.
But
otherwise
Doctor...
there's no buts about it. Human sacrifice is essential here, and it's their tradition, then let them get on with it. Now promise me, please, promise.
This seems very doctor-like, where he's like, you have to just let it happen. Although I feel like the doctor would step in for human sacrifice. But it just is very much giving me vibes of like the doctor and Rose. Rose like, we have to do something. I was like, nope, stay in your lane.
What is it? What's happened?
There has to be a human sacrifice today at the rain ceremony. And you must not interfere. Do you understand?
I can't just sit by and watch.
No, Barbara. Ian agrees with me.
I think you're putting words in Ian's mouth.
And he's promised me not to interfere with the sacrifice.
Promising you not to interfere is different from agreeing with you on not interfering.
My mind's made up. This is the beginning of the end of the sun god.
What are you talking about?
If I could start the destruction of everything that's evil here, then everything that is good would survive when Cortez lands.
But you can't rewrite history.
Right.
The high priest is coming.
You're supposed to stop him. Not give them a warning.
Barbara, one last appeal. What you are trying to do is utterly impossible.
Not Barbara. Yetaxa.
I mean, I can't blame Barbara, but also the doctor is right. You can't alter the course of history. Oh, so it's like going down right now. This guy needs to go.
I, Klazoxel, high priest of sacrifice.
I feel like Barbara's definitely going to step in.
I, Yetaxa, command you. There shall be no more blood spilt.
You have denied me honor.
Honor us then with your death.
Is he going to jump off?
Does Yetaxa speak with the voice of the gods or as the protector of a handmaiden?
As a god.
Then let the brave handmaiden be punished. She transgressed the law.
She did not know it. No one shall be punished for an offense committed in ignorance.
I demand that she be punished.
No.
You need to put him in his place.
This is a false goddess.
Should have locked him away somewhere. Oh, that's it. I'm into the story. I think it's a long one. I don't know how many episodes it is. I feel like it's like 5 or 6 though. So we'll see if I'm still into it by the end or it's gonna drag out. But so far, yeah, I'm definitely really into this one. Maybe the most so far of any of them. Okay. No, I feel like this is good. Sets were good. Costumes were good. I feel like this is like a big budget episode or big budget story. And the fact that it goes on for so long is impressive as well. So I like the idea of Barbara being a mistaken god. I like this whole struggle with like they want to step in and do the right thing, but also it's the right thing according to their culture. Because, even the guy who was going to be sacrificed, he was like, you basically took away his honor or whatever. And so he killed himself anyway. So I think that's a really interesting thing to explore. And then, of course, not wanting to alter history. You got to be really careful with that. So, yeah, no, I'm into the story so far, more than I have been with any of the rest. Again, it seems like a long one, though, so we'll see if that changes. All right, that's going to wrap up this one. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to catch up with those on Patreon who got this episode months ago, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below. And if you want to stay on YouTube, that's perfectly okay. Just make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next episode. And no matter where you're watching, thank you. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video.